Okay, good afternoon, guys. Well, good day, guys. We talked about Zimbabwe in general in my last episode. So here we are going to talk about everything football in Zimbabwe, everything about Zimbabwean football, and most of the things we need to know about Zimbabwean football in Zimbabwe. So I'm very sure a lot of us think football in Zimbabwe, how is it going to be? So let's just stick around for the next video to see how football in Zimbabwe truly is. So welcome back, guys. So now we are going to be looking into Zimbabwean football, everything about the Zimbabwean football. So the sport of football in the country of Zimbabwe is actually run by the Zimbabwean Football Association. The affiliation regulates the national football crew, just like the Premier League. The way we have the FIFA, Federal International Football Association, regulating Premier League and all those leagues. So also we have Zimbabwean Football Association, which is also the one with the responsibility of facilitating the Zimbabwean football, whatever happens in Zimbabwe about football. So the public rivalries of Zimbabwe is Cup of Zimbabwe. The Cup of Zimbabwe is actually a very big cup in the Zimbabwean Football League. You understand? So it's a competition actually. So a lot of Zimbabwean clubs actually play against each other for the cup, to get the Cup of Zimbabwe. So most of the club rivalries we have is Zimbabwean Premier League Soccer, Premier Soccer League. We have the Zimbabwean Division 1, we have the Worldwide Contest, we have Champions League. Yeah, the Zimbabwean footballers also participate in Champions League, and we are going to be looking into that in the next slide of video. So we get to see a particular player who actually represented Zimbabwe in Premier League, in Man City actually. So we also have the CAF Confederation Cup, we also have the Super Cup, we have the FIFA Club World Cup, we have FIFA World Cup, and we have the African Cup of Nations. So stick around for the next slide of the video to see more about the Zimbabwean football, about football in Zimbabwe actually. Thank you. So welcome back, guys. Now we are going to be looking at the actual history of football in Zimbabwe. So football was actually first acquainted in Zimbabwe in the year 1890. So that was actually a very long time ago. I think that should be going to almost 2,000 years ago. It's 2000, like 2021 minus 1890. That should be 110. Yeah, it should be very close to, or 200 years ago. Yeah, so they've actually been in this football game for quite a long time now. So now we have the homegrown league for Zimbabwean football actually generally. So the homegrown association is actually blockaded with quality play and low quality play and corruption. I guess that's one of the things a lot of African countries are actually facing, with the issue of corruption everywhere. So I guess that's probably why we don't even hear much about the Zimbabwean Football League, because it's very, very corrupted. So that's it. So, and the Zimbabwean public group has never moved beyond the first round of the African Cup of Nations, which is the AFCON. They've never moved beyond the first round. So actually that tells us to some level how professional or how good the Zimbabwean team representing the country actually generally how good they are in terms of grading them with other African countries in the football game. You understand? So they said they've never gone across the first league. They've never gone across the first round in the AFCON Football League. So that is something that is very, it's actually very poor, very poor. But actually, it doesn't mean that they don't have some great players. There's actually a particular player we're going to look at in this video from Zimbabwe. It's actually a Zimbabwean player who has played for Man City before. We are going to see how his records and everything he did in Man City. And that guy was surely a very great guy. Also, the Zimbabwean Football Association have the ladies football in Zimbabwe, but that is not actually talked about very much, because, you know, as general, we in the world now, they are trying to fight off the stereotyping of ladies and limiting of ladies to some particular things. So I probably that's why we don't hear about the ladies football in Zimbabwean league that much. So stick around in the next video where we'll talk about the legendary Mpenjani Mpe from Zimbabwe, which represented Zimbabwe in the Premier League by playing for Man City. So after this video, we'll look at some more details. We'll dive into this particular player. Thank you. So welcome back, guys. We'll be looking at the legendary Mpenjani Mpe Mwaruwari. That's the Zimbabwean player who played for Man City as a striker. He was born in August 1978, but is frequently known as Benjani. He's a Benjani. He's actually a resigned professional footballer who played as a striker for the great Man City club. You understand? So, having viewed as one of the best African players ever. Wow. So he's rated as one of the best African players ever, which means he's probably rated alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, JJ Okocha and Kanu Nwankwo. You understand? So Benjani he began his profession in Jomo Cosmos. Benjamin moved to Europe in 2001 to join Swiss side Grasshopper Club Zurich before moving to Auxerre a year after the fact. He marked with Premier League club Portsmouth in 2006. So that means he actually started his Premier League journey in 2006. Then at that point, he proceeded to play in England first class for Manchester City and Sunderland. So that's actually a lot about Benjamin. That's actually the general facts we need to know about Benjamin. So stick around. Let's see what he actually did with Man City in the next video. Okay, so welcome, guys. Now we are going to look at some detailed explanation or some detailed information about the popular Benjani from Zimbabwe. So his full name is actually Benjamin Mwaruwari. You understand? So date of birth was born 13th of August 1978, which actually means he's actually 43 years old now. Oh wow, great. So he was born 1978. And he started playing for Man City in 2006. That should mean he should have been like 28 years old when he started playing for Man City. Not bad. It's actually not bad. So his place of birth was born in Rhodesia, Zimbabwe. He's actually 1.82 meters tall, which actually means he's 6 foot tall. He played the position of a striker in Man City. So we'll check his youth career. His youth career was actually played in Air Zimbabwe Jets club. You understand? So his senior career, we're actually going to start from where he actually played in the Premier League for Portsmouth, which is between 2006 to 2008. He had 19 goals in his total stay in Portsmouth. And in Manchester City also, he played from 2008 to 2010, which is just 2 years. And he had 4 goals in Man City. But he represented Zimbabwe in Man City quite well. He also played in Sunderland on loan, and he didn't score any goal in Sunderland. So he played for Blackburn Rovers from 2010 to 2011, and he scored 3 goals. He played for Portsmouth again 2011-2012, and he scored just a goal. And Chippa United 2012-2013, and he scored just a goal. He played for Bidvest with 2013-2014, but still yet no goal. So his total goals was 68, which means the popular Benjani scored 68 goals in his total senior career. So I think that's very, very good information about Zimbabwean football. We looked at Zimbabwean football in general, and we looked at one of their best players in general. We looked at his stats and everything. So stick around for the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.